everyone, welcome back to GK Today. I am Sana and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our Daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our Daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started. Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. Today I am not well, but I thought we should not be missing any lecture or else consistency would be definitely broken down. So please just cooperate. Maybe voice would be low, but please take care of it, okay? So today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 22nd of February 2022. Starting with very first question, where was the 6th African Union European Union Summit held? So the 6th African Union European Union Summit was held on 17th and 18th of February 2022 at Brussels in Belgium, where heads of member states of African Union and European Union participated. So this meeting was co-chaired by the President of European Council, President of Senegal, and the Chairperson of African Union. So during the summit, the leaders agreed on a joint vision for a renewed partnership. Fine. Now apart from it, United Nations Conference on Trade and Development is an intergovernmental organization that was established in the year 1964 at Geneva, Switzerland, and aim is to promote the trade among the developing countries. So recently the organization has stated that India's trade deficit as a percentage of global trade has reduced to 0.6% in 2022 as against 0.7% in the pre-pandemic levels, okay? Then the landlocked African nation Malawi has recently declared a polio outbreak after a case was identified in a young child. So as per the World Health Organization, this outbreak is the first in the African continent in more than 5 years, okay? So this strain is of the type WPV1, okay? You have to tell me, when do we observe Polio Day? Please answer me in the comments. Now in the previous lecture we have seen that Deaf Expo is scheduled to be held in Gandhinagar in the state of Gujarat in the month of March. So it is the Asia's largest defense exhibition, okay? Also recently, the Energy and Resources Institute, that is TERI, has hosted the latest edition of World Sustainable Development Summit. And the theme for this year was Towards a Resilient Planet, Ensuring a Sustainable and Equitable Future. Okay. Question number 2. Who has been conferred with Hilal-e-Pakistan, which is the second highest civilian award of Pakistan in 2022? So the philanthropist and founder of Microsoft Corporation, Bill Gates, has been conferred with Hilal-e-Pakistan, which is the second highest civilian award of Pakistan. So he is receiving this award as the co-chair of Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and this award has been dedicated to him on account for the foundation's continuous effort to eradicate polio and to reduce poverty in Pakistan. Okay. Now do remember that RailTel has recently backed the ICAI Award for Excellence in Financial Reporting for the year 2022-21 in the public sector entities category. Then Mr. Sandeep Bakshi has been named the Business Standard Banker of the Year for 2022-21, and he is the MD and CEO of ICICI Bank. Also we have seen that former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has been conferred with Netaji Award 2022 by Netaji Research Bureau, and Prajakta Kohli has been chosen for India's first United Nations Development Programme Youth Climate Ambassador. Also, New Zealand cricketer Daryl Mitchell has been named the winner of ICC Spirit of the Cricket Award for 2021, and now with this he has become the 4th New Zealand player to win this award after Daniel Vettori, second is Brendan McCallum, third is Kane Williamson, and now 4th is Daryl Mitchell. Okay. And apart from all these things, a short film in Telugu named as Street Student has recently bagged the first prize in a competition organized by National Human Rights Commission. And this movie has been directed by Mr. Akula Sandeep. Can you tell me what is the India's rank in the United States Green Building Council? Please let me know in the comments. Question number 3. Which is the first country outside India to adopt India's UPI system? So Nepal will be the very first nation outside India to adopt India's Unified Payment Interface System, and NPCI, International Payments Limited, which is an international arm of NPCI, along with Gateway Payment Services and Manam Infotech, has implemented this service in Nepal. So this move is expected to play a major role in boosting the digital economy of Nepal. Okay. Now Nepal was also in news because Cholendra Shamsher Rana, who's the current Chief Justice of Nepal, recently he faced impeachment procedure, and he is the second Chief Justice of Nepal to face the impeachment in just 7 years. So now he has been suspended, and after his suspension, Deepak Karki, who is the senior most judge in Supreme Court of Nepal, has taken over his position. Okay. Also, India is currently widening the road to the Lipulekh Pass, and recently the Nepalese ruling party issued a statement objecting this. Also, Nepal has demanded India to withdraw its troops in this region. And why Lipulekh is important? Because it is in the Kalapani region for the Kailash Mansarovar pilgrimage. Now, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has topped the global ratings survey among the world leaders as the most popular leader. So this survey was released by Morning Consult Political Intelligence, and second place was occupied by President of Mexico, and third place was held by Prime Minister of Italy. Fine. Now, Economic Intelligence Unit has recently released the Democratic Index Report 2021. In this, Norway was at the top. After that, it was followed by New Zealand, then Finland, after that Sweden, and then Iceland. So these were the top 5 countries with respect to democracy. Okay. What was the India's rank in this particular ranking? India was at 46th place. Okay. You have to tell me what is the India's rank in the Henley Passport Index. Question number 4. Which country has not sent its delegation to the Munich Security Conference 2022? So the Munich Security Conference is an annual event in which world leaders gather to discuss the international security related policies. So it has been convened at Munich, Germany since 1963. So the 2022 Munich Security Conference commenced on 18th February 2022 with a major focus on the Ukraine crisis. But there was no Russian delegation on the conference. Okay. Now, apart from it, a 2-day G20 finance ministers and central bank governors meeting was held in Jakarta, which was hosted by Indonesia. So India was represented by our Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, and during the meeting, the G20 nations sought for a sustainable international financing scheme, and it aimed to protect the countries against the future pandemic and reduce gaps in the health system in the member countries. Okay. So you can be asked that sustainable international financing scheme is associated with which global association? Answer is G20. Then World Leprosy Day is observed on last Sunday of January, and this year theme was United for Dignity. And on the same day, the National Tourism Day is observed on 25th of January. Also on the same day we celebrate National Voters Day. And the theme for this year was Making Elections Inclusive accessible and participatory. Okay. Then 24th of January is observed as International Day of Education, and this year theme was changing course, transforming education. Okay. Now talking about Russia, the Russian Central Bank has proposed recently to crack down the cryptocurrencies because of instability in the financial system. Then there was a bubble type situation and for the well-being of citizens. Okay. Question number 5. Asia's biggest Bio-CNG plant has been inaugurated in which Indian state? So Prime Minister Narendra Modi has virtually inaugurated Asia's biggest Bio-CNG plant in Madhya Pradesh, Indore. So this plant has been set up based on the concept of waste to wealth innovation in Indore. So it has a capacity of 550 metric tons per day and it is claimed to be the highest in whole Asia. Now the first geological park of India will be built in Lamheta, Jabalpur in the state of Madhya Pradesh. So this park will be constructed with an investment of 35 crore rupees over 5-acre lands. Now the Madhya Pradesh government has recently issued notification to implement the police commissionerate system in Bhopal and in Indore. Now both the cities will get the police commissioners of ADG rank. Basically this system divides a district in two parts from policing point of view, and under it part of the city that forms large urbanized settlement are made a geographical area where responsibilities of district superintendent of police get transferred to the commissioner of police. So apart from that, powers of SDM, DM and executive magistrates also gets to the police commissioner. Fine. Also gets transferred to the police commissioner. Okay. Do remember that Indore is the India's cleanest city for the 5th time in a row. Second was Surat and third was Vijayawada. Which was the cleanest state? It is Chhattisgarh. And the cleanest Ganga town declared was Varanasi. Also, Indian Police Foundation has recently launched the Smart Policing Index 2021. In this, first state was Andhra Pradesh, second was Telangana and third was Assam. Question number 6. Which state unveiled the Biotechnology Policy 2022-27 to provide the capital investment of 20,000 crore rupees? So the Chief Minister of Gujarat, Mr. Bhupendra Patel, has unveiled the Gujarat Biotechnology Policy 2022-27 with an expected capital investment of over 20,000 crore rupees, providing assistance to more than 500 industries in the state. So this policy aims at providing the capital expenditure and operation expenses assistance to the special project. So assistance will also be provided on term loans, and also it will provide support to the preclinical testing, genome sequencing, lab vaccine development, manufacturing and testing. Okay. Now apart from it, in the year 2019, the University Grants Commission launched a scheme named as Paramarsh. So under this scheme, some of the best performing institutes were identified to serve as the mentors to at least 5 institutes aspiring to get accredited. Okay. So National Assessment and Accreditation Council, which is an autonomous body under UGC, has recently released the new guidelines, and it allows the newer institutions, those with 1 academic year or more, to apply for provisional accreditation. Okay. So you can be asked that Paramarsh scheme was launched by which institution? Answer is UGC. Now which South American country has been hit by torrential rains resulting in deadly floods and landslides? It is Brazil. Now which country has scrapped its golden visa route for millionaire investors? So UK has announced that it is scrapping its golden visa route, which is a visa program for millionaire investors, as a part of efforts to cut down on fraud. So it is also called Tier 1 investor visa as a part of renewed crackdown on fraud and illicit finance. So this was announced by UK Home Secretary Priti Patel. Question number 7. Which country passed a resolution to show support to Ukraine condemning Russian military aggression. So US Senate passed a resolution to support for an independent Ukraine and condemn Russian military aggression toward its neighbor. So the resolution encourages the President Joe Biden to impose significant cost on Russia and restore peace in Europe. So the administration can impose sanctions on its own regardless of congressional action. Okay. Now, a few days back we have seen that US President Joe Biden has designated Qatar as a major non-NATO ally during a meeting with the ruling leader of Qatar at the White House. Okay. Also, US President Joe Biden has announced to relaunch the Cancer Moonshot program, which was actually started during the Obama administration. So this program was launched with the goal of ending cancer, and aim is to reduce the death rate from cancer by at least 50% over the next 25 years. Now, talking about UAE, recently it has announced to introduce a federal corporate tax from mid-2023. So now UAE will tax with business profits more than $102,000 at 9% from June next year. And USA was also in news because of its ambitious Competition Act of 2022. Competition stands for creating opportunities for manufacturing, preeminence in technology and economic strength. So it proposed to open up new areas for talented individuals from across the world with a new startup visa. And this will focus more on the semiconductor production there in USA. Okay. Question number 8. Indian Institute of Geomagnetism is located in which city? So Indian Institute of Geomagnetism, Mumbai, is an autonomous institute of the Department of Science and Technology, conducted a study on Greater Maldives Ridge, which is located in the Western Indian Ocean. So researchers claim that GMR may have an oceanic crust underneath, and the results from their study can help in understanding the plate tectonic evolution of the Indian Ocean. Okay. Now Mumbai was also in news because Mumbai Water Taxi Services has recently been inaugurated by Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray and Union Shipping Minister Sarbanand Sonowal. So Mumbai Port Trust, Maharashtra Maritime Board and CITCO coordinated in the implementation of this particular project. Now apart from it, Surya Regional Water Supply Project is being implemented in Mumbai, which will basically provide 403 million liters per day water supply to 2 of the municipal corporations at the western sub-region of Mumbai, and the project is expected to be completed in phases till 2023. Now talking about Karnataka, recently the state government has decided to give 1% reservation to the transgenders across the state, across all ranks in the police department, and this move by the state will help bring the transgenders into the mainstream and remove the stereotypes against them in the society. Can you tell me which state has topped the 4th health index of Niti Aayog in terms of the larger states? Please answer me in the comments. Question number 9. Which ministry organized the Labharthiyon Se Rubaroo initiative? So Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs organized this particular initiative, and it was launched to monitor progress of project under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban by directly interacting with the beneficiaries. So recently the Secretary of Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs interacted with the beneficiaries from Assam, Jharkhand and Kerala to know about their experiences and feedback under the scheme. Now the Government of India's Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has recently notified the guidelines on extended producer responsibility for plastic packaging under the Plastic Waste Management Amendment Rules 2022. So this aims to eliminate the single-use plastic. Okay. So this defines the roles and responsibilities of producers, importers and pollution control units in bringing down the plastic waste. Now apart from it, the Union Power Ministry has notified the Green Hydrogen or Green Ammonia Policy, which aims to basically provide the clean fuel to the common people of the country as a part of National Hydrogen Mission. Okay. So production of hydrogen and ammonia using power from renewable energy is termed as green hydrogen, or you can say green ammonia. Okay. Now apart from all these things, the National Institute of Animal Biotechnology is an autonomous research establishment of the Department of Biotechnology, and it is located at Hyderabad. So researchers at NIAB have developed an electrochemical based immune sensor for rapid and sensitive detection of non-structural 1 secretory protein, which is the biomarker for Japanese encephalitis virus. Okay, and it is the leading cause of mosquito-borne encephalitis in Southeast Asia and Western Pacific, and is often misdiagnosed as dengue. Okay. Now coming to last question, which other country claims the Falkland Islands, which is a territory of United Kingdom? Actually, Falkland War took place 4 decades ago between the United Kingdom and Argentina, and it ended in the victory of UK. So Argentina has been claiming the Falkland Islands, which is located off the coast of Argentina in the South Atlantic Ocean. And recently China released a statement in support of Argentina's claim to the Falkland Islands. Okay. Now do remember, Austria is the first European country to introduce a COVID-19 vaccine mandate. And now as per the law, it is compulsory for the adults to vaccinate against the COVID-19, and everyone in the country must have an active vaccination by 15th of March 2022. And talking about China, China has recently defeated the country South Korea to win AFC Women's Asia Cup India 2022 finals. And this is the record 9th AFC Women's Asia Cup title won by the China. So now China qualifies for the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, which is to be held in Australia and New Zealand. Okay. Do remember, this event was held at Navi, Mumbai. Also recently, Senegal has defeated the country Egypt in the Africa Cup of Nations Championship, and this event was held in Cameroon. Fine. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. Thank you so much for your cooperation, and these were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs and with more energy obviously. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. Thank you so much for your cooperation, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important news and current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzad Sana signing off.